Hey guys, welcome back. Wanted to show you my vacuum forming machine, and while I was making some parts. Work with me here. Got one hand, but anyway, sorry about that. I'm trying something a little new today. Show you guys the vacuum forming machine that I mentioned I use in my previous video when I showed the other van that I've worked on, how I vacuum formed all the windows in the van. But this is it. This is my vacuum forming machine. I picked this thing up off of Amazon, just a little over $100. But man, I've made a lot of parts, vacuum parts, bubble tops, door panels for these model kits. I even made the dome lights for my real 51 Mercury. But yeah, it's a cool tool to have in your collection if you're really into this model building stuff. And what you see here is this is some of the ribbon from the computer that I've been using for the tuck and roll. So what I decided to do was vacuum form it in plastic. So I have sheets of styrene because this stuff is kind of difficult to glue. You have to use a lot of not really a lot, but you have to use a super glue to get it to hold. So I thought I would vacuum form a piece out of styrene plastic so it'd be a lot easier to trim to shape and glue in. But this is what I'm working on. This is actually, let me get it uncovered here. I've got a bunch of junk scattered out everywhere. But this is the one I'm working on at the moment. Bad Company. You'd think with a name like that it would have came with the fender flares, but it don't. So I had to make the fender flares. Made those from styrene plastic and then epoxy sculpt. I added in the lower valance, tied everything in together there. And of course I made the sun visor so far out of styrene plastic. But what I'm doing now, you see this sheet here, this is your clear styrene. The bigger pieces you see, well, that can be your moon roof or side windows or what have you. And here's one I've already made. This is going to be the teardrop that goes in the side of the van. And sorry, I've got a call coming in, kind of slowed me down there for a second. But either way, I wanted to show you guys what I've been working on and show you the vacuum forming machine. Like I said, you can locate this on Amazon. It was a dentistry, it's used for dentistry. So if you go to looking for one, that's all the keywords I can tell you is a dentist vacuum forming machine. Now the tray, the vacuum forming tray part here, it's only a 5" by 5". So you can't really get, say, a model car body in there. But you can do hoods, pieces of that size, anything that'll fit within this square. This is how it vacuums out. And plus, you can actually use what's left over the plastic for different pieces. I mean, you got to use your imagination on it, but at the same time, you've got different shapes that you can work with. And these little bubbles that you see, that's from the vacuum, those things actually come in handy too. Use it for marker lights or what have you. If you're into sci-fi stuff, you can glue a bunch of little pieces together on a sheet, however you want it to shape, and then vacuum form it at one time, and you've got a panel for, say, an interior of a spaceship or a diorama. But anyways, wanted to show you guys that. Sorry if it's unprofessional, but well, I'm not a professional. I'm still new to this, and I appreciate you guys following along and staying with me, even though it's not the best content on YouTube, but I'm doing the best I can. But maybe you guys are getting something out of it. Meanwhile, thanks to all the new subscribers. I appreciate all you guys. All the old subscribers, thanks for hanging out with me. I know it's a broken record, but if you don't mind, please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and leave a comment. You guys be safe. Catch you on the next one.